we are back at it for yet another illustrious elite workout. Let's go ahead and get this started. So we're going to set that clock for 5 minutes. We've got 3 exercises, 10 reps of each exercise. Your goal is to get through as many rounds as possible. So, your first exercise, we are going to kick things off with a bear squat to a shoulder tap. So starting in that high plank position, you want to bring that butt back towards our heels. Again, feeling it right in our quad muscles. As you come back up to that high plank position, tap left shoulder, right shoulder, and then go back into that bear squat. Once you tap those shoulders, that will count as your 1 rep. So again, 1 rep here is going to be back, tap, tap, 1, back, tap, tap is 2. Then we'll move into shin hug. So laying on our back, arms over our head, legs extended out. As we come up to that seated position, hug those shins. Heels can be on the ground. If you want to add a little bit extra difficulty for it, you can leave those heels off the ground just a little bit, working on that core strength, all right? But again, working on that breathing, we want to inhale on that way down, exhale as we bring those shins and hands together. Your third and final exercise of your warm-up is going to be a single leg deadlift. Now we'll do 5 each side for a total of 10. So with that one there, you can decide whether you want to start left leg or right leg. Whatever leg you are going down, okay, that same side hand, we want to touch with that opposite foot, right? So try and find that balance as that leg comes up and then right back. Again, adding a little bit of difficulty there. Try and keep that foot off the floor, which one you're kicking back. Okay, so 5 minutes on that clock. We've got an AMRAP 10 reps of each. Our circuit for today is 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. You've got 2 sets. So what you will do is set 1, you'll go through from exercise to exercise. Once you get to that 4th round, you can have a little bit of a break. Then you'll go into set 2. Right? So looking at this, 30 seconds of work with this first exercise, 15 seconds of rest, then this one moving down. Once you get done with that 5th exercise, that's 1 round, you'll go right back to the top. That 15 seconds is going to be our max amount of rest during these sets. So you'll do the same thing for set 2, but then again in that middle, if you want to take a little bit of a rest once you finish that set, you can do that, right? But depending on your time, what you're looking for, it's going to be 15 minutes per set. So, our first set, what we're going to start with is quick feet. So just staying in place, moving those feet up and down as quick as we can for those 30 seconds. Now there's a lot of different variances of this that you can do if you want to add in a jump, if you want to add in a twist. However you would like to do it, it is entirely up to you. Otherwise, at its simplest form, we just have quick feet. Your second exercise, we're going to go into a split stance. So right leg in front, left leg back, or vice versa on that thing if you want to start. I have it as right leg here, but that can always change if you want to start with your left leg instead. But you have 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. You're going to swing those hands down. As those hands come up, you jump up off the floor just a little bit, come right back down, swing those hands, and up. Right? That one might be a little bit tough depending on our core strength and our balance. Find your rhythm on that as you're getting through this exercise. So you'll start with that right or left leg split stance jumps, then you'll move to the other leg for that 3rd round. Right? So if you start with your right, that next round will be your left. Same thing, get those hands down, bringing them up in that split stance. Then we'll move into a Frogger to standing. So high plank position, we'll kick those feet up on either side of our hands, come up to standing, and then come right back down into that high plank position. One way that you can modify this if you are not feeling comfortable going to that standing and coming back is we can just kick or walk those feet up on the other side of our hand, each side of our hand, and then step back into that high plank position. Your final exercise of set 1, we're going into that bear position, and we're just going to go into a bear hold or a bear plank. So shoulders in line with our wrists. You're going to bring those feet in a little bit, knees will be just above the floor, holding that belly button and spine together, keeping that core engaged. We're just holding that bear plank position to finish up set 1. Then set 2. Again, in the middle, if you want to add a little bit of a rest, you can. Set 2, we're going to go into a new group of exercises. So what we're going to start with is a broad jump to a squat jack back. All right, so you're going to broad jump forward. Again, that one is not up and over. We're just trying to get as far forward as we can. So you've got that broad jump. Then as you come back to where you begin, you're going to add in that squat jack, moving backwards. Now, 3 or 4 should do it in terms of where you want to get back to. So you're going to have that broad jump forward, and then 1, 2, and 3, gather yourself, broad jump, and then bring that back, okay? Then, we'll go into a reverse lunge to kick. Now, with these being 4 rounds, I want you to stay on that same leg and alternate legs each round. So if you start with that left leg, you'll start left leg, second round right, third round left, fourth round right. Well, we're going to go into that reverse lunge to kick. So keeping that balance, bring back one leg. As you bring up, we kick, and then come right back down. As you find that rhythm, you can pick that pace up a little bit on that one. Then back into that bear position, we've got a bear crawl. Now these are going to be just quick forwards and backs. We're not going lengthwise. If you're in your basement, if you're outside, wherever you're working out, these are just going to be quick bear crawls. So we can go 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 back. Okay, so 3 forward, 3 back. If you want to add that fourth one, just make counting a little bit easier. You can count up 4 and back 4 on that bear crawl. From the bear crawl, we're going to flip it over and go into a crab walk. So really just the reverse of what you just did. Same thing, moving forward 3 or 4, and then back 3 or 4 on that crab walk. Your final exercise of your second set is going to be lateral pogo. So pick a spot on the floor. If you want to lay out a towel, you can. If you have a line, if you have something a little bit thinner that you want, but you're going back and forth, jumping both feet on either side of that line for that 30 seconds. All right, so again, 4 rounds of each set. Finish all 4 rounds going from exercise to exercise. Have a little bit of a break, and then go into your 4 rounds of set 2. 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. That is your workout for today. All right, go get after it. Get moving today. Get that heart rate up. Get sweaty. Get your great music. Whatever you need to make it happen. All right, we'll see you all next time.